either a yoga block or a book about this big, okay, so a nice big book. A small band. If you don't have a band, if you don't have these things, don't worry. You don't need this, it'll be harder without. A ball, like a tennis ball. Sorry, it's a lot of things tonight, I know. Oh, I did say paper as well. And I've got a hand towel, haven't rolled it up very well. That's going to be rolled up. Okay, so if you can get a little hand towel, and then just roll it up like so, okay? So we're going to use those things. Let me just check the time. I think I switched on just in time. Great, we've got a few of you there, fantastic. So we may get started. If anyone has any questions or anything, just let me know now. Otherwise, we'll get started. But we've got a 45-minute Pilates class, focus on foot strength and building your strength from the ground up. Okay. Yeah, okay. Great, so when you're ready, you've got that rolled up towel and you're going to stand on it with one foot, okay? So you're going to come on top with your right foot, standing on top of the towel, lifting the other foot on, okay? It's really good to work with moving surfaces to find balance, okay? Ooh, I'm a bit off centered already. So if you're just joining, welcome to Kaizen. Pilates, we're working with lots of things. I've got a rolled up towel under my right foot and I'm just trying to find even distribution of weight between the ball of my big toe, the ball of my little toe and the heel, okay? And it keeps moving and you just keep adjusting to that. Press your hip bones into your fingertips now, okay? So you're standing up onto that leg. I'm on the right leg. Can we try that on the other side? So standing on your rolled up towel on your left foot, take a deep breath in, balance with your other leg off, press your hip bones, we've got nice hip extension into your hands, pull up gently into your core, try to keep your other foot off the ground and just balancing, finding your balance. Keep pressing your hip bones forward into your hands. Excellent. Now we're going to get some nice mobility in the foot. So we're going to use a tennis ball or any small ball. A golf ball can be a bit hard, round ball. If you don't have it, you can just wait for us. It's only going to be a couple of minutes. You're going to place your heel of the foot on the floor. You start at your big toe and you roll along, we call it the metatarsal line. So it's the bone, the big toe bone that goes to the heel of the foot, and then you go back up that bone. Then the second metatarsal, that's your second toe, you're going to go down towards the heel. Try to keep the heel on the floor and coming back. The third toe, you're going to slide the ball down towards the heel and come back. Then we go to the fourth toe, nice and slowly. You can even go in between the toes, so you're focusing more, not on the bones, but the tissues. Either one is fine. We just want to really waken up those feet. So that way we can connect deeper into our stomach, into the whole body. Okay, place it onto the center now, and I'm pressing my heel down, my toes over the ball, getting a really nice doming action in my foot. And then we'll change sides. Just notice before you change sides how your feet feel. Your right foot should feel much more connected to the earth, so you're a lot more grounded. Let's start on the left foot, sliding from the big toe down to the heel, first metatarsal line. Oh, this one's quite tight. Go back along the same line, then, and look at the knuckles of your feet, like knuckles of your hand. You want to make sure they're able to make that action, that knuckling action. It's important that you don't want to have that collapse for your foot health. So I'm just going down each toe line of my foot. Once you finish it, you keep the heel down, the ball's in the center of your foot, you're wrapping your toes over the edge of that perch, getting some nice doming, and it feels quite nice, just gently pressing down. Then stepping off. Now I've got a silly little one. I don't actually have my pen here, but if you have a pen and paper handy, I want you to pick up your pen, or you can even use the ball. Okay, so you want to try and wrap your toes around it, and not giving a good example, I'm terrible at this, and then lift it up. So it's that doming action of lifting the, I'm finding a pen here. Good, I've got a pen. Okay, so you're going to try and lift that pen up if you've got one. So you wrap each toe around the pen. I did this today, my toes are quite sore, and you try and lift it up. And then once you've got it on one foot, once you've lifted it, try it on the other. So it's really getting that nice doming, that gripping through the foot. So you want to be able to lift that pen up like we do with our fingers. And then can you write your name? So I've picked up the pen, my paper's over here. I want you to try and write your name, or just write hello with your foot. So this is like better than doing foot circles or something, because you're getting different motion in the alphabet. Okay? Try the other foot, picking up between your big toe and second toe. With some paper. So my paper's all the way over here. And then you're writing your name on the paper. The other last little kind of gamey one we do before we get onto proper work is with your towel. It's easier to do sitting down. So if you do have a chair, sit down, or you can sit on the floor. You put the towel out in front of you. You've got your foot at the back of the towel. And again, that same action you did with the pen or the ball, you're trying to dome your foot and scrunch the towel up and pull it to the back of your foot. So I'm dragging the towel. It's really amazing what this work does for improving foot strength, flexibility. Then once it's in all the way towards you, can you keep your heel down and start to push the towel out, away from you? That feels quite nice. Just sense the difference. Changing sides when you're ready. Foot at the back of the towel, and then start to scrunch it up with your toes and pull your toes towards your heel. And then keep the heel down, press it out. It can feel a bit awkward if you're not used to doing this. And then once you're done with that, if you were sitting down in a chair, you can move that back away. Okay, we're done with the towel now. We're going to get our book, big book or yoga block. Stand on top of it now. Okay, so your right foot is on top. My left foot's dangling. So we're learning how to stand on our legs correctly. You lift up your hips at a level and then you drop. So I'm collapsed now in my right leg, the leg that's on the brick. And once I stand on my big toe and I level it off, then I'm no longer collapsed. So we don't want to be in collapsed position. We're sinking into that foot, but zipping up, and just going to start like a pendulum, swinging the free leg forward and back. Really try and let it go, but don't move your back, don't move your tummy. Keep those nice connections. Ooh. And then can you circle? Up and around. Ooh, I'm coming up here. Nice, big circles. Keeping the connection. You can have a slight bend in your standing leg. It's probably better. You never want to have locked knees and come back the other way. I did this before. I'm really feeling my glutes for what's to come. So if you really connect from the ground up into your feet, you feel a lot more work when you start doing proper work. So these are nice exercises to do before you do more intensive exercise. Shifting to the left foot now, stand on top of your book or brick. The right foot's down. I'm going to pick it up by zipping up my tummy, hips level off, and then I drop. So that's a collapsed hip. The left side, lift up on the inside leg, hold it up here, and start to swing. Nice and easy. Pulling tummy, belly button into spine. And just let it sweep forward and back. Can you start your circles now? Remember, you're standing on your big toe, your little toe, and the heel of your foot evenly in the tripod of the foot. Reverse. I like this one. Woo. Excellent work. Stepping off your book or yoga block, move it away. Now we're coming down to the floor. Okay, is everyone with me still? Excellent. Okay. Sit down. You're going to place If you have a band, you don't need it, remember. If you have one, great. Step your feet on the inside. We're going to do a pretty familiar standard Pilates series. We're focusing on the band staying taut, okay? So it's got the same amount of tension the whole time. Hold on to your knees, take a deep breath in, peel out the flesh under your seat, lift up from L5, the base of your tailbone, your spine, and then we're going to roll back slowly. All the way down, but really our focus is on the band, not coming loose, not becoming tighter. Same amount of tension the whole time. Roll down, press down into your big toes, your feet tripods that we just learned about. Deep breath in, shin to chest. Slowly can you roll up. Scoop in your tummy, keep that tension the same. Grow taller from the base of the spine, from the lower back. No gripping in the hip flexors, take your feet further out if you need to. Again, take a deep breath in, and we're rolling back. Use your breath. Exhale. And come down. Once again, take note of what's happening with that band rolling up again. Exhale. Nice and gently, grow taller. Really work on your spine articulation. Next one, we're going to go down and stay down. Take a deep breath in. Let's go down. Scoop into your tummy. Drag the heels back towards your bum. Scooping. Excellent. Coming down, bring your feet nice and close to you. We're going to come up now for some pelvic tilts. Remember, our focus is if we have a band, keeping the tension same. If you don't have a band, maybe you want to put the book between your legs. Take a deep breath in, curl back in your pelvis, and lift your hips up nice and high. Squeeze into your seat. Coming up to your nice bridge shape. Reach your shins away from you. Take a deep breath in, and then slowly peel back down. Same amount of tension in that band. Really focusing on the articulation all the way down. And again, deep breath in, curl back into your tummy. Feel that scoop of your stomach. Reach your shin bones forward. Press into your fingers on your hip bones now without splaying your ribs. Can you get more lift from your hips? Relax your rib cage down and then roll down. We're going to stay up for the next bridge. Take a deep breath in. Scooping back into your core. Activate your seat. Hands pressing into your hips. Lead from your hips. Try and tuck your pelvis under you more. Knees reaching forward. Stay still and balanced in your hips. Keep your fingers here. And then stand on your left foot. Lift up your right knee in a bent position. Change. Walking bridge without hip movement. Nice and still and controlled. Exhale. So I'm putting a tiny bit of tension on the band as it comes towards me, but I'm not overdoing it. Nice and gently. If you don't have a band, it's fine. It can be even harder. You have to find that control yourself. Last one. Slowly can you roll back down. Can we come up one more time? We're going to do single leg variation now. Roll back, scoop back in your tummy. Peeling up. Curling, curling, curling. Hands by your side. Can you lift your right leg up and out? Straight out. Reach your toes out of your hip. Lower your hips straight down. Deep hip fold. So put your fingers there, they fold. And then you press up from there. Squeeze your glutes. Again, fold. Squeeze. Fold. Feel your butt activating. 3 more. Lift. 2 more. Last one, straight leg. Now press the band out to the side. 8, 7, slow and controlled. 6, 5, 4, ooh, my bum is burning. 3, 2, 1, bring your foot down, roll back down. Woo, you should have really felt that left side. Coming up for the other side now. So it's always a stabilizing leg that we feel, or side of the body. Scoop that tummy deeper, melt your ribs down. Deep breath in, take the left leg straight out, in line with the band. Fingers fold at your hips, fold your hips down, squeeze your bum up. Focus that deep fold of your hips. Squeeze, fold, squeeze. Stand strong in that foot. Wide feet from your big toe to your little toe to your heel. Keep the tripod active. Hold the next one up. 8 lateral pulses out. 8. Keep the hips as still as you can. 7. Scoop the tummy. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Woo. Foot down and roll down. Give your knees a big hug into your chest. Roll up your head and shoulders now. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest up. Try and bring your head towards your knees. No tension in your shoulders though. And you're going to stretch the right leg out. And then we're going to change. I'm going to really squeeze the knee into my nose and let it relax. Even though it's on the band. The band is kind of like a ligament. It's relaxing now. Don't worry about it. You don't need it now. Squeeze. So we're trying to do a gentle squeeze today to soften, to work the flexibility more and lengthen out from your toes. Dip your toes down, like you're dipping down and lifting up. So we can scoop into that tummy. Dip your toenails to the floor and then up about knee height. Can you lift up your chest a bit more? Toenails down towards you. 4 more. 3. So we've moved into abdominal series now, if you haven't already noticed. And then relax, squeeze them in, rock side to side. Hands behind your head now. Take a deep breath in, curling up, we've got crisscross. Stretch your left leg out, reach your left elbow to your right knee, and change. Pushing that band down if you have it, and change. Really work on twisting the arms back. If you have any neck issues, bring your head down. Focus on your stomach. Think about what you're working. Mindful movement. You can speed it up now if you can. Stay nice and stable. Come on, keep it smooth and controlled. 4, 3, 2. Legs straight up now. Bring them down. Lift your hands by your side. Slowly, can you pull your stomach down? No pooching. Keep your tailbone down. And then lift it up. Scoop that tummy down deeper. The lower back is grounded. Ground it more. As you come down, reach out your toenails. Come on, down, 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 down. And pull back. Deeper. Reach your toes across the room. 2 more. If it's too much, if you feel your back, take it in a bent position. So always modify as to what works for you until you build up that strength. So we're focusing on tummy. Hold on to your right leg. Give it a big stretch. Take that left leg out. Bring your head up higher. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Reach up towards your feet. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Excellent work. You're going to keep that band on still for a little bit longer if you have it. Single leg stretch. Keep it up high towards your mid thigh. Right leg is lifted. It's actually easier if you have a band on for this one. Keep those hip bones solid, crossing down, around, and up. So breathe in to go over. Exhale. My bottom leg is flexed back to my face, my foot, my ankle. Keep that strong base. And then reverse. Start to use your breath. Think about pancaking your body down into the earth as much as you can. Last one. These can be really tiny, guys, if you're newer to Pilates. And change. The purpose is to get your hip stability. Hips and feet tonight. Deep breath in, crossing and opening. 5, Find that length, find that stability. Breathe. 2 more. Nice control. And we're going to reverse it now. Down, up, and around. Really stable. Last one. Lengthen the leg out. Lengthen your arms. Take a nice deep stretch. Full roll up now. Lift your arms to the ceiling. Relax your shoulders back down. Chin to chest. Look at your toes. Exhale. Curling all the way up. Sitting up nice and tall. And then stretch towards your feet. I want you to pick up your towel again. This is a fun one. We call it sand tunnels. Okay? You're going to get your towel. You need some space. I'm just going to move my mat out of the way a little bit. And you're going to put your feet on top of the towel. Heels on top, like you're going to dig. Okay? You know what digging in the sand is like. Bring your bottom in as close as you can to your feet and hug. Hug your knees onto your chest. Now you're going to start digging those sand tunnels by pushing, dragging your heels down and lowering your body down. If you've got the flexibility, you can hold your feet, but you don't have to. And go slowly with this. You don't have to keep your chest connected. If it's up higher, that's fine. But just keep pressing out deeply through your heels. Keep flexing your ankles back. Deep flexion. All the way down. And then you pull back in. Bring, scoop into your center, your tummy. Drag those heels all the way back in. Try to do it without the help of your hands this time. Arms out in front of you. Dig in the sand. Press. My legs are hip distance apart. I'm scooping into my tummy and I'm getting that back line from my feet. We call it the heel to stomach connection. If you do reformer, it's your stomach massage. Coming back. Scoop. Pull those heels into your stomach. Deeply. Whew, go really deep. I'm always getting a shake up into my stomach. Feel how your legs go all the way up to your rib cage and go back one more time. Keep your chest down lower this time if you can as it starts to warm up. Get that chest down, get those legs out long. Down, down, down. Whew, and last one. Scooping all the way back in. We've got a good standing series, but before we do that, we've got one more set of bridges with your book or your brick. Okay, so let's lie back down again. Your feet are going to go on top of your yoga block or your book. Both feet. So it doesn't matter about the length. You're going to put the center part of your foot down and you're going to lie down. Bring your feet nice and close to your bum. Feet slightly parted, hip distance apart. And all you're going to do is lift your butt straight up. It's a glute bridge. Come up higher this time and fold down. Again, squeeze up. Feel how you're generating a lot of strength already in your hip and feet. Squeeze. You're pressing down into your book or your block. Squeeze. And down. 4 more. 3 more. So I don't have a band on anymore. You can also do it with a band if you like. It's harder not to have the band now. Keep that stability. Pretend you have the band there. Hold up. Left leg out. And you're going out to the side for 8, 7. Keep your hips still. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and down with that leg. Keep your hips still. Take the leg all the way down if you can. Scoop out that tummy even more. Try not to arch your back. And down. Change sides. Leg up, pulse out for 8, for 7. Reach longer. Stay still as you can, strong in the back of the arms. 2 and 1. Take that leg up and lengthen it across the room. No arching in your lower back. Stay out of there. Scoop your tummy. Try and go a bit faster if you can, keeping that control. For 3, for 2, for 1. Heels on top of your book or bridge. Toes off. Roll it down. Coming up now, keep your toes up, flexed up as much as you can, head down, scoop your tummy all the way up, take your arms back, feel that nice length like you're getting pulled forward, knees track forward, arms back, and lengthen your body down. articulate. Bring your arms over. One more time like that. Come on, really ground through. Anchor your heels like you did for your sand tunnels. Scoop your tummy. Come up nice and high on your hips. But no popping your ribs. Try and keep them inside your body. Stretching your arms, back of your arms down. Reach your knees forward and curl down. Slowly. Press your hands down by your side. Move your brick or book away from you so your legs are completely straight. Straight leg bridge. It's pretty tough depending on how much butt you've got going on. You may not even lift it up. So press down your feet, scoop up and lift your bum up. Hold it there. Reach your toes forward and then go down again. So really try and scoop in your tummy, wrap your thighs and let's get up there. Squeeze your inner thigh line together. Hold. Hundreds, guys. 2 options. You keep your feet down. Curl your head and shoulders up. Push your hands along the floor. Level 1, you're here. No movement. If you can, pull up your feet from your stomach. Come on. Feet lift, not legs. Make sure you're feeling stomach. This is very advanced. If you need somewhere in between, get your legs up. Feel that grounding. I don't bounce. Choose your option. I'm going to go a bit lower, scoop in your tummy. Focus on feeling stomach. No one's watching you, so get it right. There's no use going pain in your back. Or an easier option is to keep your feet rested, but pressing down on your book. So I breathe in for 5, I exhale. I breathe in, I exhale, I scoop my tummy down. 2 more, guys. Come on, fill up in your breath in your lungs. Last one. Hug your knees into your chest. Nice work. A little bit of single leg ball rolls tonight, so a little bit different. My floor is really hard here, so I'm going to just pop my towel slightly underneath here for when I roll back. If you have the tennis ball with you, it's a really nice version to do. I want you to place it in between the sole of your foot, so we can work on your doming. You've got to keep your heels and your toes together. So it's like a seal ball roll, okay? Lift up, so lift up from L5, your lower back. Try and straighten your lower back, but scoop your tummy. Keep your feet connected, roll back, and up, okay? That's all it is, nice and simple. Keeping my toes and heels connected. Knees are not too wide. Don't let the knees go out here because it doesn't work then your inner thighs. Keep the knees up, keep your heels in nice and tight to your bum, and roll. Grow up out of that lower back. Lengthen, but don't kind of straighten in your stomach. That's the key. Back is long, stomach is curled. Whew, you're holding your ball still. Last one. Good job. Take the ball away. Take your right leg out. Lift it up there. Hold onto your left knee. Pulse it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change legs. Pulse out. 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys have done great. Now I've got some standing work. Okay, hopefully you're still with me. Okay, let's see. We're standing up. So we're doing a body weight deadlift. Okay, so you're standing on your left foot. Right leg is lifted. I want you to put your hands at your hip creases. Okay, so you're learning to fold from your hips, your knees back. Find your balance. Fold right from your hands. Your body's straight down, leg is straight out, and then you come up. So you come down one straight line. Fold, hinge, straight out, with control. We got your foot balancing in the beginning. Come on, we've got about 6 more of these. Keep flowing with it. Making sure your body's leaning straight down, weighting toes, straight out, and back. Let's do a couple more. The last one, if you can, we're going to try and hold it down. Hold down, bend your standing leg, use your muscles around your bones to straighten up. Bend and straighten up. Come on, scoop your bum. And your belly, I should say, not your bum. This is great for guys, actually, who do deadlifts at the gym. Doing it correctly. Woo. Body over. Squeeze. 2 more. Last one. So that was your left leg. Now you're coming down, we're doing unilateral work on your left side. Level 1 on your forearms, elbow under shoulder. Level 2, full side plank, lifting up, feet are stacked. If you need an easier option, 1 foot forward, hold it. We're going to hold it for about 30 seconds. Hold still if you can. Lift your top leg up. Press out of that hand. Scoop up in that tummy. It's like you're flat against a wall. Holding here. Reach your hands up. Smile. Got 10 more seconds, guys. Hold in there. I'm not great at counting, but almost there. Stretch down, stretch your arm over. Excellent work. Coming up for the other side, body weight deadlift. Okay, on the right foot, your knees back, and then I just hinge. Fold, hands at my hips. I fold, so you feel that deep hinge in your hips. You straighten that back leg back. Your chest is down, your leg and body in one line, and you come back up. Lift that knee up, and again. Straighten down, body down, reach, and then come back up. Breathing, grow taller, got about 6 more. You can move faster with it if you're able to keep your control. I'm gonna reach you guys. A few more guys, hang in there. Doing great. It's not easy to look around when you're doing this one. 2 more. Last one, we're going to hold it there, so get your balance on. Bend that standing leg. Use the muscles around the bones to stretch and lengthen. Okay, so focus on that mindfulness, connecting it to your muscles, making the right movements. 2 more. Last one. And come down to your right side plank. Forearms or hands onto your side. Stack your feet if you can. Hand is under your shoulder. I think mine's a bit far out. That feels a bit better. And then if you can, lift your top leg up. Hold it here. Come on, not too much longer. Press out, reach higher. Keep going. 10 more seconds if you need to. Bring the foot back down. Or you can step that front foot forward. 5 more. And then come down to your plank. Rocks forward and back. Keep rocking. So my hands are under my wrist and I'm starting to reach my heels back. Rocking forward and back. For 4, for 3, for 2. Deep squat time. Oh, first of all, no, more footwork. Tuck your knees under, sit on your toes. So I've got the toes tucked up underneath me. You bring the heels together so they're touching. So you're really locked in tight. Your body weight is back and you're really leaning into your feet here, okay? And you're going to try and come out of it and sit back, okay? Without falling over like I did. Gently place your knees down, sit, and then up to stand, okay? So you go down, slowly bring your knees down, stack shoulders over hips, around and up. So this is really good foot mechanics now, and my dorsiflexion can be pretty bad. So the sooner you can get the heels down, the better. Keep your toes, make sure your little toes are connected. Tuck under, stand, grow taller. Couple more like that. Just perch to stand. Up, back down. And then pick up your towel if you have one. Hold on to the ends of it. Squeeze your hips forward. Press your hips against your towel. Sit back, pull the towel apart from those upper back muscles, relax the neck. And again, push your hips forward into your towel, rib cage wrapping. And then sit down slowly, your shoulders stay over your hips. Squeeze your inner thighs. Breathe, and sit back down. So your feet should be really warm and active. I feel so much stronger after doing this. And 2 more. Grow taller through the crown of your head. Break the towel with your hip bones. Squeeze forward. And down. 1 more time. Separate your knees a little bit wider. Bring your toes down now. Lift up, thigh stretch. Traditional way, squeeze your seat, go back in one line. Slowly pull that towel apart. Come back up. No collapsing. Okay, someone's pushed me and I'm leaning and I'm resisting them by pressing my hips forward. And come back. So try to make it smaller if you can. Sit up taller. Go back, go back, go back, go back. Last time. Sit up taller. Whew, sit down onto your heels. Nice work, guys. Tuck under those toes. Get your bum down. Okay, now we've got full squats now. So really primal, low squats. I'm just rocking side to side, opening up deep into my hips before I get going. And then I'm going to take my hands into a little proud position, stand up. Okay, so we're going to do 10 slow and 10 fast. You ready? Make sure you don't have anything in your way. Let's start sitting down and press up, squeeze, sit down. How low can you get your bum down? Keep your chest up nice and high. Excellent, turn your head side to side. Sit back and turn. Sit back and turn. Can we go a little bit faster now, guys? Down, turn, down, turn. Come on, get down. Get down, keep your spine long. Down, down. 4 more. 3, 2, and stay down. Press your elbows into your knees. Open up your heart center and just breathe. Good job. So now we'll do some nice stretching. Left hand down, try and wrap it around the back of that knee. Open your right hand to the ceiling. Take it back, change sides. Wrap it around. Wrap around, straighten out now. And relax down. So we're going to come down into a wide V-sit. Okay, so take your legs out as wide as you can. Hope I don't go off camera again. And sit back into your wide V-sit. However you like. The most important thing is your kneecaps are facing up to your ceiling and not forward, okay? Or back, straight up. Flex those feet strong. Hands in front of your forehead. Keep your back of your hamstrings engaged and down. And take that arm all the way, elbow down to behind your knee and to the floor, hopefully, and back up. But don't pop off that bum. Keep pressing those hamstrings down, bum down. So you may even just go to there to start, but if you can, let's keep going. And press those hamstrings down and come up, grow taller, scooping your tummy all the way down. And coming back up. Grounding in your sit bones, lengthening. Now on the next one, we're going to stay in that position. We're coming down. Look behind you slightly, but you're stuck, so you can't move your hips. So you can only move slightly to turn. And then I turn and close my elbows. So I open up. I'm trying to reach into these tiny little areas in the upper back. One more time. Open it there. Reach towards your foot if you can reach. And just lengthen. Changing sides. Hands back to your forehead. Come up and over. All the way, keep those hamstrings down. Look up to that top elbow and reach it behind you, even if it's slight. And then keep your hips where they are, but just round inside yourself, elbow to elbow, or towards that direction. And come back up. One more time. Come back up, reaching long, over. Stretch up to center and come forward. So come down, relax your body down. Breathe into it, and just breathe. Relax. Bring your chest down, and open. Start to reach your hands further forward to lengthen out your lower back. Gently, slowly, coming back up. Bring your thighs back in. After that, they could be a bit tired. Come back onto your knees. A quick cat and cow always feels good. Rounding up and lower your chest down. Lift your head up and exhale. Scoop up, press your shins down. Dropping your chest, widening your elbows. One more time. Come back to a nice neutral spine. Pick your toes up to up, stretch your downward dog. Keep your knees nice and bent today though, and wrap your shoulder blades around. Lift up, try and place your chest back to your legs like a rocket, and then gently straighten your heels down and just walk out your dog. Walk your feet. Lifting up that right leg nice and high. You can open that hip, drop the foot down, and just 2 little hip circles here. Nice and easy, nice and gentle. Take that foot forward, outside, there goes my tennis ball, of your right hand. Lift the right hand up, circle. Press that hip down. Breathe. Changing sides. Lift your left leg up, nice and high. Press your chest back, press your heel down. Lower that foot down, circle gently, knee down to the floor. Up and around, nice and gentle. Step that foot forward, outside of your left hand. Twist and rotate, open up, circle that wrist. Soften your right hip down. Step back, walk your hands back. Almost there, guys. Rolling up 1 vertebra at a time. Standing up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Feel your feet, spread them apart. Take a deep breath in. Lengthen down, connect into the earth. And then exhale. All that good energy away and down. One more time. Fill up with good, fresh energy. Lifting, growing taller. And then exhale. Give yourself a clap. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed.